friends, I'm Jess from the Sunny Hilltop channel, and today I'm going to be doing a garden Q&A. This is actually a tag video. I got this video from my friends over at Humble Little Homestead. If you guys don't know who they are, you guys should definitely check them out. They grow a lot of their own meat. They grow a huge garden every year, and they do like fun crafts and stuff like that. So I'm going to be leaving all their links down in the description bar. You guys should definitely sub them. You don't want to miss all the cool stuff that they have coming up this year. So this is just a garden question and answer, and it's 10 questions, and I'm going to go ahead and answer them as best I can. Okay, question number 1. How long have you had your garden? I've had my garden for about 7 or 8 years. I haven't really been gardening all my life like a lot of people on here have. I was actually born and raised in New York City, and I lived most of my life there. So I haven't really ever had a garden, guys. I'm from the hood, y'all. Yeah. So question number 2. How long did you have to wait for your allotment or for your garden? I had to wait. Actually, I'm not going to answer that because I don't want to give away my age. But I had to wait till I got married to have a garden. Question number 3. Where did you learn about gardening? Most of what I learned about gardening has been from the awesome gardening community here on YouTube, quite honestly. I had no idea what I was getting into, and everything that I know I've learned either from YouTube or just from hands-on experience from trying things out and seeing what works for me and what doesn't work for me. Question number 4. Do you plant a winter garden? I've actually never planted a winter garden. I've always tried to do spring gardens, but that never seems to work out for me because it gets warm here too fast, and most of my stuff just kind of balts.
He's a good boy.
But this year I am actually growing kale, as you guys may have seen from the little clip I posted. And this year is actually the first year that I am planning to do a winter garden. So yeah, looking forward to sharing that with everyone here on YouTube. Question number 5. What is your biggest success? My biggest success as far as gardening is concerned, I think is going to be peppers. I grow peppers every year, and they just grow really well here. They produce really well, and they're really easy to grow, and peppers are like super expensive to buy at the grocery store, so I tend to grow a lot of them, and yeah, that's my biggest success. What's your biggest disaster? Oh, that's easy. My biggest disaster is probably going to be growing squash. I cannot grow squash for the life of me here. Every time I try and grow squash, I get a massive infestation of squash bugs, and they just completely wreck my plants. And I just have not been able to grow squash here. If you guys have any suggestions as to how I can deal with that, I would love to hear them down in the description bar. Question number 7. What's your favorite crop to grow? Excuse me. My favorite crop to grow would probably have to be tomatoes. And that's because you just cannot buy a homegrown tomato at the grocery store. They just don't have any flavor. They have tough skin, and it's just crap compared to what you can grow at home. So I think that's my favorite thing to grow. Question number 8. What are you planting new next year? I'm going to go ahead and say what are you planting new this year, because I think I'm a little late with this tag. What I'm planting new this year is probably going to be some currant bushes. I want to plant more perennials, so I think I'm going to do some currant bushes this year, and I'm not going to put them in the garden. I'm probably going to do them like edible landscaping. So that's what I'm planting new this year. Question number 9. How do you preserve your crops? Up to now, I've just been, I have a deep freezer, so I've been freezing as much as I can, and that's kind of been like the only way I've been preserving my crops. But this year I actually want to get into canning, so that's something new that I'm going to be doing this year. Question number 10. What's your favorite meal? I think it's different. For me, I think in the wintertime, my favorite thing to cook and eat is probably chili. I'll make a big pot of chili, and like we can probably eat on that for the next week or so, because I'm just cooking for two. It's just my husband and me. So that's probably my favorite thing to eat in the winter. And I think in the summertime, my favorite thing to eat is probably either bacon tomato sandwiches or just tomato and lettuce sandwiches. That's probably my favorite thing to eat in the summertime. So that completes my little tag video. And as far as tagging someone else, I'm not going to go ahead and put anyone on the spot. But if you're a gardener and you want to do this tag, then tag your it. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for watching as always.